Welcome to BhaaviTaram video channel, the legacy for the future. Today we are talking about New Year resolutions. Right? I'm sure every one of us work on this, right? When the New Year comes, everybody's excited, energized. They take the decisions or the resolutions with excitement or with emotions. Okay, but what happens, we all know that probably a couple of weeks later, a couple of months later, most of the resolutions will fall off, right? Do you agree with me? I'm sure. But I want the coming year 2024, it's not just like any other new year, but I want new you. Okay, I want this new year 2024 should be not just new year but new you, right? So let us talk a little bit about resolutions, new year resolutions, because it's very important for us as a human beings. We are driven, or we are created for success, created for the growth, created for the improvement, created for the challenge, created for helping, extending hand to other people, right? We want recognition, rewards, everything, right? So if you want to successful, you want to be successful, or you want your new year resolutions to be true, come true, what you got to do is you got to work for rewards, of course, then recognition. But before all that comes a good game plan, right? Required. And most of the time, the goal setting gurus or the leaders, whether it is a management gurus or spiritual leaders, or it doesn't matter anybody, they talk about six or seven or eight uh, areas of goals, like people may call health, maybe wealth, relationship, profession, family, financial, all different areas, right? I know it is too many to talk about or work at a time on seven or nine of things, but I'm going to recommend you just three. How about just we work on three and get it done, make a progress. By the way, in your life, when the progress is nothing but success initially, if you take one step, it's a progress, that's a success. Okay, let's look into it. Three simple things after debating and discussing and getting some suggestions from various people, I came to conclusion what the three things could help a large portion of your life and your success. Okay, let's look into those. What are they? First thing is health. We all know that we call health is wealth. So having good health is definitely very important, right? So when it comes to the health, hey, what are the some of the things you want to accomplish? Right? Now I would encourage to, there are a lot of things to talk about health, but I most of the my observation while talking to people or studying about the people is one thing I'm noticing: the physical activity is dying down. Physical activity is going away. So the best thing is I want to encourage you to pick up one thing in something in the physical activity, because nowadays you might be reading or listening news, doctors and research scientists, everybody is saying sitting is a new smoking, and also they're warning that sitting is more worst than smoking. So that's why I'm encouraging, in terms of health category, let's take one physical activity. What are the physical activities you can take? Maybe walking. So let's say you are not walking at all, or you are walking about 500 or 1,000 steps. Let's walk, maybe bump it up to 3,000 steps. right? If you're doing 3, maybe bump it up to 5,000 steps. But I want you to make use of walking, or maybe do skipping, right? Rope skipping, people talk. Or maybe if you're a little bit doing already activity, pick up something like, this is what I added my exercise exercise habits. Besides my walking 10,000 steps every day, what I do is 3 sets of 3 sets of 10 push-ups, or 3 sets of 10 squats, or three sets of calf rise. By the way, I'll put these descriptions in the description. If you want to check, go check it out, and maybe I'll add a link to the video of somebody, a fitness expert. Okay, or maybe pick up yoga. If not, hey, just jogging. You can go out and jog, or you can stand wherever you want. You can join. I'm just giving you a few tips, but pick whatever you want and make that as your practice from today, this moment onwards, so that when the new year rolls around, the January 1st comes, you're already prepared, you're already ready, already on the way, you're already path to success. And also at the end, I'll talk about what makes new year resolutions come true. The next thing is, obviously we all want wealth, right? When it comes to the wealth, most of the people in this world, at least 90% of the population, I believe, they are in something called employment or self-employment. Many people think they're in the business, but they're not in the business. They're in a small business or a self-employed business. That means they are the magic in their business, right? So wealth is definitely important. If you're doing a job already, or you have a self-employment or a small business, I would encourage you to start learning some good habits on the financial wealth development aspect. There is a big difference between the rich and the wealth. So your focus should be always on the wealth. So, right now, what you can do, I'm sure most of you are doing it, but if you're not doing it in terms of wealth, work on your budget. If you need help, feel free to us. We may help you. Then, second thing is, don't buy if it is not really needed. Sometimes you sleep on it if you want to buy something, and wait for a week or 2 weeks or 3 weeks and say, still you need it, right? Then third one is, I would highly encourage, nowadays doing some side hustle is good. If you're looking for options, hey, you can always communicate with me and I might have something for you. And also choose a mentor. I'm not talking about the coach. I'm talking about the mentor. Coach always charges the money. He will try to give you tips here and there, or maybe help you to improve a little better. But in terms of mentor, he involves in your life and everything else, and probably he may take responsibility of your success based on the relationship. And most times, mentor may not ask for the money. Yes, he may take some equity, a little bit of equity in your success. Like, let's say 100% you're earning. Maybe at the end of the day, after you become successful, he may ask for 5 or 6% or 1%, 2%. But coach is not like that. Coach is not rewarded by your results. You pay by hourly or pay by monthly, certain portion, right? So work on wealth. When you add, and if you're doing a job, I would encourage you to do good job there. But on top of it, you have to add something else, because you have to build a wealth. The third aspect is also very important. Now we see in this world lot more disturbances. Everybody saying this person is done, that person is done, this happened, that happened. Eventually they are saying, hey, this is not mentally fit. His mental health is not good. Okay, but you see the person, he's very young or energetic or active. Everything is good, but why his mental health is not good? Because we are forgetting ourselves in the process of living. In the sense, maybe not forgetting, we are neglecting ourselves in the process of living, I would say. We are always running, go somewhere else. But you are forgetting yourself. Like, for example, let's say, I'm sure we all have the cell phone, right? Do you forget to charge the cell phone? Do you forget to charge your cell phone? I'm sure not. But why we are forgetting to charge ourselves? The spiritual is charging yourself, especially your thought process, your mental agility, activeness, the ideas, the creativity, everything will come in the spiritual. I'm not talking about, hey, you sit down there and do all the rituals and prayers and all that. If you are, go for it. But if not, again, take something in spiritual area. I give you a couple of ideas again. Could be a meditation. Again, if you need ideas on all these categories, feel free to contact us. Our community details are there in the description. Okay, so meditation, or do some prayers, or listen to some podcast or audios or videos of something on the spiritual, something on the divine, whichever the god or whichever the religion you belongs to, you choose. I'm not again suggesting you do this or that. Okay, now this is very important to recharge yourself, revive yourself. You will be in a position to be definitely always thinking good and thinking right and doing right. We need this world to be very safe, very happy and pleasant, helping each other, everybody. I am sure you pick up one of these activity also. What I'm talking about is, I'm talking about health, I'm talking about wealth, I'm talking about spiritual. If you can put little bit effort, focus in these three areas throughout this year, man, you will be new you by 2025 January. You're not just celebrating a new year, you are celebrating a new you by January 2025. I hope this video helps. But one other thing before we parting, if you like to make your new year resolutions comes, the best thing is, of course, you need to have a decision made, you have to commit to it, but to continue with it, the emotional stability, what you need, a community, a support system, that's what we have. We select people, we do not just offer just like that. But if you are interested, go check our description. We have our Facebook page there for wellness living. So our goal is focusing on wealth and health. If you are good in wealth and health, hey, you are the best person on the earth. That's what we are all focused about. So hope this video gives you some idea for you, some direction for you, some new energy, new enthusiasm for New Year. Thank you for watching. Please give your feedback. If you're not subscribed, do subscribe and share with your friends and family. And with this, we are done, and we would like to see you in another video very soon.